Macey Donathan, thanks for taking the time. Rough road trip, I think might be a good word for it. Your assessment after coming off this latest road trip.
Yeah, I think our team has been playing pretty competitively the last, quite a few weeks. And I think this last weekend was just a function of trying to play good for a long period of time. And on top of that, we're on the road and we're playing in someone else's environment. And Nevada proved to be pretty tough for us with that. Just pretty loud. We had to step out for timeouts and breaks and things like that so we could talk to each other. But, good on them for providing an environment that was tough to play in. And Utah State was just pretty clean. We tried to challenge them as best we could, but they were not making errors and weren't giving us any points. So, again, two good games for them, home wins for those teams, and obviously a tough time for us just trying to battle through some. Passing isn't going to be fantastic every match, and I think those two matches kind of prove like, hey, we're going to have some down matches, and can we still, even though we're out of system, can we still score some points? And so those are some things we're working on this week of just, hey, out of system doesn't mean we don't go score. And, yeah.
It's interesting you bring up atmosphere because, it doesn't really translate. It certainly doesn't translate in a box score. And sometimes even if you're watching the Mountain West Network, it doesn't really translate there. You don't really see how loud it is. The band has been at a few of your games here at home. Do you feel the atmosphere could be leveled up a little bit here at home as well?
Yeah, I think every time you go on the road and you see something that kind of makes it difficult to play there, you're like, hey, how can I emulate this in our gym? And to be honest, I think we do a really good job at USOF. It's a great balance of like, hey, we can still function and be in our gym, but also putting some pressure on the other teams, and that's part of our fan base, part of our crowd. Our band being there is obviously a great option for us when they can be there. And if they're not, let's just blast some music, have a good time, and provide an environment that's advantageous to us. So,
using big words now, Macey Donathan. You got Fresno State, San Jose State coming in, but you got Alumni Weekend as well. Talk to me a little bit about it. How special is an Alumni Weekend?
Yeah, I think that Alumni Weekend is one of those times for us that you just can't mess up. Like these graduates have put so much into this place as a whole, and not just here as a college or a university, but as a program. They've, paved the way for our girls to be where they are right now. And our alum, as far as volleyball goes, have been very connected. They talk to the girls. They're very heavily involved in their careers. And I think they just emulate what our girls are trying to pursue and trying to be. So for us, Alumni Weekend is very special and something that we want to honor our alum for. And so we'll have some food. We'll have some chit-chats with the girls and pull the alum aside and just have some time with them. But, this is just one of those places where alumni, I think, means a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Back to volleyball. Fresno State, excuse me for my voice. Fresno State, what do they bring to the gym?
Yeah, they're pretty successful right now. They're clean. They run some stuff out of the back row, which is not a normal thing, a typical thing, at least in our conference and even, Power 4. But they pass pretty well. They shade in passing, so we, as a serving team, we have to be pretty accurate this weekend. But again, stuff we're working through in practice and, just telling our girls that, hey, just because last weekend happened doesn't mean that the world is crumbling. There are some little upgrades here and there that we can make. Obviously that's first ball contact for us is just cleaning that up a little bit and just being clean offensively. If we can do those two things, I think we'll be just fine. But Fresno, they'll push us, I think, a little bit. And San Jose State, they have some things there that they're pretty successful at. So I think as long as we can own our home environment and, create some routines and just be a little bit more clean in our own system, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Thursday night at 6, Fresno State, and then 12:30 on Saturday for Alumni Weekend. Good luck this weekend, Macey.
Thank you.